Hey Bears fans, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Chicago Bears. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. The latest whispers around the league are creating a storm for Chicago Bears fans, as rumors intensify about Caleb Williams potentially leaving the team sooner than anyone anticipated. Imagine being a fan who invested emotionally in a quarterback, only to hear that his future might be somewhere else. Sources close to the situation hint that Williams, despite showing flashes of brilliance in moments that seem to justify long-term investment, may be exploring options that could lead him away from Chicago. Conversations behind closed doors suggest that both the player and the front office are weighing possibilities, from restructuring contracts to contemplating trades that could shake the league. Analysts are speculating that a move of this magnitude would not just impact the Bears, but also the dynamics of the entire quarterback market, affecting teams that have been patiently observing his rise. Fans are already imagining scenarios where Williams lands in a different environment, perhaps one more aligned with his playing style and ambitions, though the Bears organization has yet to confirm anything publicly. The tension is palpable, and insiders are saying that even subtle hints from team executives could signal a seismic shift in Chicago's approach to building around its star quarterback. The speculation around Caleb Williams' potential departure is not just limited to his performance on the field, but also encompasses the strategic decisions by the Bears management. Reports suggest that while Williams has undeniable talent, there are concerns about fit, long-term vision, and the trajectory of the franchise that may not perfectly align with his career goals. This tension could be a driving factor behind the rumors that Williams is considering alternatives, possibly seeking a team with a more aggressive approach toward championship contention or offensive freedom. The league is buzzing with the idea that other franchises, especially those struggling to find a franchise quarterback, could see this as an opportunity to make bold moves. Imaginations are running wild among fans and pundits alike, creating endless speculation about trades, draft picks, or even free agency scenarios that could emerge if Williams' situation evolves. Meanwhile, insiders hint that the Bears could leverage this speculation to negotiate favorable terms, whether in retaining Williams or orchestrating a trade that maximizes their return. Every conversation about Williams seems to generate more questions than answers, and the uncertainty is fueling endless debate across social media platforms, sports forums, and analyst shows. Adding fuel to the fire, industry insiders are pointing out that Caleb Williams' skill set is rare and highly sought after, which could make any potential trade a blockbuster event in the NFL. The quarterback possesses a combination of mobility, arm strength, and field vision that makes him a prized asset, and teams across the league are believed to be monitoring his situation very closely. The Bears, reportedly aware of a market interest, are strategizing how to navigate a scenario where Williams might seek a change of scenery. There is talk that the front office is preparing for multiple contingencies, from negotiating an extension to exploring trade packages that could bring significant talent back to Chicago in return. Fans are analyzing every word from team executives, every interview from Williams, trying to decipher hidden clues about his future. Rumors also suggest that Williams' camp is quietly reaching out to other organizations, gauging interest and evaluating fit, which has only intensified speculation. The narrative is evolving rapidly, and it seems the league could witness a dramatic shift in quarterback dynamics, depending on the next few strategic moves surrounding Williams' career. The potential departure of Caleb Williams has sparked debates not only among fans, but also across sports media, as analysts dissect every angle of the story. The discussion goes beyond just performance metrics and dives into personality fit, leadership qualities, and the compatibility between Williams and the Bears' coaching philosophy. Observers are suggesting that if a trade were to happen, it could redefine the Bears' offensive strategy and set the tone for the next phase of the franchise. Meanwhile, other teams are reportedly evaluating their rosters and draft capital, imagining how they could package assets to acquire a quarterback of Williams' caliber. The speculation has grown to the point where even small remarks made during interviews are scrutinized, and social media amplifies every whisper. Some believe that Williams' departure could be mutually beneficial, allowing him to pursue an environment more conducive to his talents while giving the Bears flexibility to reshape their roster. At the same time, there is concern among fans that losing a promising quarterback could trigger a rebuilding phase, making the timing and execution of any move critical. The suspense is building, and it seems that every conversation about Williams now carries the weight of potential league-altering consequences. Insiders have also hinted that the financial side of Caleb Williams' contract may play a significant role in this unfolding drama. The Bears are navigating salary cap considerations and long-term commitments, which may influence whether they can retain Williams or consider a trade that balances financial strategy with roster improvement. Sources suggest that Williams' camp is highly attuned to market value, and any negotiation involves evaluating not just team fit, but also the financial implications of remaining in Chicago versus exploring other options. The rumor mill is rife with discussions about potential suitors who could offer not only a competitive environment, but also lucrative deals that reflect Williams' talent and potential. Analysts are speculating about multi-team deals, draft pick exchanges, and even scenarios where the Bears could leverage Williams' market value to acquire multiple assets to strengthen the franchise. Fans are split between excitement and anxiety, debating whether the Bears can make a decisive move that satisfies both the player and the organization. Meanwhile, social media trends show that every insider tidbit sparks a flurry of predictions, mock trades, and heated discussions, making the situation around Caleb Williams one of the most talked-about storylines in recent league history. Finally, the tension around Caleb Williams' future is creating a charged atmosphere in Chicago and across the league as teams, fans, and media speculate endlessly about the next chapter. Conversations inside the Bears facility are reportedly cautious, with executives and coaches carefully choosing their words to avoid tipping off competitors. At the same time, Williams' public demeanor hints at confidence and professionalism, leaving observers wondering if his next move will be strategic, dramatic, or somewhere in between. The rumor has triggered a frenzy among fans who are visualizing possible trade destinations, imagining how Williams could fit into offensive systems that better complement his skill set. Analysts are also debating the potential ripple effects on draft strategies, salary cap maneuvering, and team hierarchies across the NFL. Even though nothing has been confirmed, the narrative surrounding Caleb Williams' departure has taken on a life of its own, shaping discussions and predictions far beyond Chicago. As the situation develops, every small detail, from interviews to practice performances, is being dissected for clues, fueling a continuous cycle of speculation. The excitement, uncertainty, and high stakes make this one of the most riveting quarterback sagas the league has seen in years, leaving fans and insiders alike glued to every emerging rumor. The ripple effect of Caleb Williams potentially leaving the Bears extends far beyond the immediate Chicago roster, as teams across the league are reportedly evaluating their quarterback situations with renewed urgency. Rumors suggest that franchises in need of a young, dynamic quarterback are quietly formulating trade packages and strategizing on how to court Williams without revealing too much publicly. Analysts are speculating that any move could trigger a domino effect, reshaping multiple rosters, draft strategies, and even coaching philosophies across the NFL. Fans are imagining scenarios where Williams lands in an offense that maximizes his mobility and field vision, instantly becoming the centerpiece of a franchise eager to compete at the highest level. Meanwhile, whispers from inside the league indicate that Williams' camp is meticulously studying each potential destination, weighing not just the team's current talent, but also coaching style, offensive system, and championship potential. Social media chatter has turned almost frantic, with every insider tidbit, tweet, or subtle hint being dissected and amplified, creating a sense of anticipation akin to a high-stakes chess match that could redefine the future of several franchises. The narrative has become so compelling that even casual fans are drawn into discussions about fit, trade value, and the long-term implications of a Williams departure from Chicago, highlighting how a single player's potential move can captivate an entire league. Speculation about Caleb Williams leaving the Bears is also intensifying because of the reported dynamics between him and the coaching staff, which insiders claim may have subtly influenced his openness to exploring other options. While on-field performance remains a critical factor, there are suggestions that personality fit, leadership alignment, and philosophical approach to the game could all play a role in the quarterback's decision-making process. Observers have noted that Williams' unique skill set, including his improvisational ability and strong arm, might thrive better in an environment where the offensive strategy is more aggressive or creatively structured. Rumors circulating indicate that some teams could offer exactly that, presenting an appealing alternative to the Bears' current system. The media has latched onto every interview, press conference, and cryptic comment from both Williams and Chicago executives, analyzing body language and word choice for subtle clues. Meanwhile, fans and commentators are debating whether the Bears will act proactively to retain their star or take advantage of a potential trade scenario to rebuild strategically. The situation has reached a fever pitch where even minor developments spark intense discussions, and speculation about the future of one of the league's brightest young quarterbacks has become a central storyline dominating coverage and fan forums. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Adding another layer to the intrigue, insiders hint that contract negotiations could heavily influence the outcome of Caleb Williams' future with the Bears. While talent and fit are critical, the financial realities of the NFL play an undeniable role in decision-making. Reports suggest that Williams' camp is evaluating offers and market value, ensuring any potential move reflects both professional aspirations and financial security. The Bears, on their part, are said to be considering multiple strategies, ranging from an extension that secures Williams long-term to a trade that maximizes return in terms of draft picks or young talent. Rumors have emerged of several teams willing to make significant investments to acquire a quarterback of his caliber, creating a tense and complex environment where timing, negotiation, and strategic maneuvering are all paramount. Fans are speculating endlessly about which teams are best positioned to tempt Williams, imagining scenarios where he steps into a franchise ready to build around him. The tension between opportunity, loyalty, and strategic planning has made every rumor a major talking point, with insiders and analysts alike emphasizing the unprecedented level of intrigue surrounding the quarterback's next move. Sources close to the situation suggest that Caleb Williams' potential departure could also influence the Bears' approach to future draft picks, trades, and even coaching decisions. A move of this magnitude would not simply be about replacing a quarterback. It would require recalibrating the offensive identity of the team and potentially reshaping roster priorities across multiple positions. Analysts are speculating that the Bears may already be weighing contingency plans, imagining scenarios where they receive multiple first-round picks or promising young players in exchange for Williams. Fans have taken to social media, offering their own imaginative possibilities, debating the merits of keeping him versus leveraging his value for a broader rebuild. Meanwhile, the NFL community continues to monitor every development, understanding that the ripple effect of a Williams trade or departure could extend far beyond Chicago, potentially influencing playoff dynamics, free agency moves, and even future coaching hires. The atmosphere is charged with uncertainty and anticipation, and the story of Caleb Williams' next step is evolving into one of the most compelling off-field narratives in recent NFL memory, with consequences that could reverberate across the league for years to come. Even beyond financial and strategic considerations, there are growing whispers about Caleb Williams' personal motivations and how they might shape his decision. Insiders suggest that the quarterback is focused on aligning with a team that offers not only a competitive opportunity, but also a supportive environment for growth and leadership development. Rumors indicate that Williams values coaching style, offensive philosophy, and organizational culture, with sources suggesting that he has been quietly communicating with multiple franchises to gauge fit. The league is paying close attention, understanding that such a move could alter competitive balance, while fans are caught between excitement and anxiety over the prospect of losing a player they hoped would define the Bears' future. Speculation is now rife about potential landing spots, each with its own set of advantages and challenges, making the discussion far more complex than simply trading one star for another. Analysts are debating whether this could mark the beginning of a trend where young, talented quarterbacks exercise more influence over their career trajectory, signaling a shift in how franchises approach player retention and acquisition. The intrigue continues to grow, with every report and rumor adding new layers to an already complex narrative. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.